Valinar, what do you want
All
for your
right.
birthday?
We are
What?
live, guys. We are live. However, I'm going to take just a couple minutes here to finish writing up the intro, and these lovely individuals are going to entertain you for a few.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Lovely.
Nobody calls me lovely.
What?
Speak for yourself. I'm not lovely.
I'm an ugly
It's that
motherfucker.
low charisma score.
It's my crap charisma, yeah.
Yeah, we can't all be charismatic. I almost said charisma-esque. Oh lord.
Charismatic. Chromatic.
Chromatic fire.
Chromanon. Chromanium.
Now I just want to read Lightbringer again. That was a good series.
How do I know
Bless
I'm
you.
not invoking the power of tides of chaos every session? That's what's really going on here.
That's what we need. More tides of chaos. More
It
chaos.
feels like-
for everything.
That feels like real life right now. Oof.
Use it literally every time you have it.
The more I use it, the more the DM's gonna be like, okay, wild magic surge.
What's that? One goblin? Just one goblin?
I want to make sure I hit him. Okay, and then sure, you roll on your wild magic surge table. All right, let's do this.
I was gonna
Boom.
say, that's literally how I would play a Wild Magic Sorcerer.
I keep forgetting I have it, even though it's right here in front of me. Gain advantage on one attack, ability, or saving throw. Okay, I'll use it at some point.
It is a very nice. It is a very nice ability, but it is a double-edged sword.
Yeah.
That's kind of the point of being a sorcerer, though.
Yep.
Now, if you as the DM start deciding that every time I used it, I can have it back immediately, but I gotta roll wild magic, I might just choose another table than this one in the book.
Every time you use Tides of Chaos, you roll on the table. You don't roll a d20. If I give it back to you,
Yeah, I know.
it
Yeah,
just
yeah.
happens. So
Oh, it says DM can have you roll on the wild magic. You don't have to.
Yeah. see, I tend to use it a little bit strategically. You know, do I want you to have the ability to just say, I have advantage on this now pretty much every turn? But,
Yes.
you know, the cost of that is you're rolling on the table a lot. So there are times when I'll think about it and give it to you or not give it to you. So,
I mean, I'll look at the table. I
I'm
don't
being
see anything
attacked.
here that says. I don't see anything here that says you instantly die. So how bad could it be?
Fireball at,
yeah,
like, our level.
yeah, fireball at your level where you're the center of origin.
So just get immunity to fire.
Good luck.
Maybe.
That's literally my strategy as a sorcerer, though, is get immunity, find like a race or something with immunity to fire, and then cast Fireball on myself.
I mean, I know there's one in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Who dropped?
You good, my dude?
I hope so. Just randomly got disconnected. Better now than in the actual middle of everything.
Right?
Yes.
Quick, your turn, go! Boom. Gone.
I feel that.
Fireball. You cast
Well,
fireball with a spell centered on yourself. Oh, I see.
No, I can't do
It's like you throw a fireball in the sky and it falls down on you.
Yeah, basically.
that. And everyone.
Did you see Animal Sanctuary? The new land, the rare land.
Oh, I see.
No, I didn't. I haven't really seen. I haven't actually checked today, actually.
Yeah. It's rare land. It's tapped to add a generic mana, but then you can tap 2 and tap it to put a 1/1 counter on target bird, cat, dog, goat, ox, or snake.
I'm sorry, was one of those ox?
Yes. There are oxen in Magic, they're just never used.
I mean, I know they're oxen. I just never see them and never thought they'd get support.
Yeah, same. Okay. Also, the art's just really cool for it.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, night, guys.
I'm almost
I'm
done
reading.
here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Also, the Phantom Mask new cover. The cover for Phantom Mask was revealed too. The one after Fallen Hero. Book after a Fallen Hero.
Oh, okay. I'm like, which one are you talking about?
Yeah, the cover for the second book from that series is out now.
Oops. If I could spell, that'd be great.
Hey, Blind.
Yeah.
You know what you and I need to do?
What?
Buy a lot of booster packs and just have ourselves a Friday Night Magic.
That would be pretty fun.
Not Friday night.
Not
You
this
get
one.
you get the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I
Maybe
love that it's
Tuesday.
the same cover with a different eye color. Sorry.
Yeah, same. Well, I mean, his eyes are one of each color.
Yeah,
so I mean,
I know, yeah.
but I don't know what they're going to
Oh,
do
no.
for the third book. If there's a third book, like.
Okay. I am ready if you guys are. Do we have everybody and everything? What are you laughing
Maybe.
at?
I'm just reading the spell effects table. Don't mind me.
Oh yeah. You should see the table that I have for sorcerers. It's
So
great.
has anyone seen all the new memes about the PS5?
Oh,
Yes.
you mean the Wi-Fi router?
The router? Yeah.
I'm talking about Sal's headpiece.
I've seen that. I've seen a dozen of them already.
The moment I saw it, I was like, "It looks like a wireless router. What the hell?"
Or Kiva.
Then I started seeing the memes.
Well, I don't know if Xbox is actually releasing something new or not because I hadn't.
It's
really
a big
heard
block. It's a big
It's
block.
called a mini
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah.
It's literally just like a desktop. It literally just looks like a desktop.
See, I had only heard things about PlayStation 5 coming out. I hadn't heard anything about the new Xbox, which is why I was like, "Oh, that looks, huh." So,
Yeah, it's kind of.
okay, are we ready to begin then?
Yes.
All right.
Mm.
When last we left our party, the party encountered the elven hag Tomoria Ruthway, who lives on the outside of town. They managed to acquire some potions through some haggling with Ruthway. Arden, too broke to buy a new great sword, ended up buying a maul to replace his shattered sword.
Oh yeah.
As they headed towards Dagbor, the party was stopped by some highwaymen. However, there was something strange about these highwaymen. The party continued on and made camp for the night at the edge of the woods, and we picked back up the following morning.
Oh, so we did get a rest.
Yep, I'm not gonna make you guys do anything for that because nothing would have happened.
Okay.
So it is morning. The sounds of the forest greet you guys as it is early morning at this time.
Oh, it's too early to be yawning.
Literally, hear the birds
that,
chirping.
that was me, not my character. Sorry. But I suppose that translates. Whew. What did we do last night? I don't have much of a recollection.
I'm pretty sure someone tried to ambush us and failed
Nice.
Oh,
miserably.
Don't forget
oh yeah,
the
that.
griffins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that. Yeah, you're right.
Here,
Must have slept
here,
like a rock.
Does this help?
Ah. All of a sudden, I open my eyes. Oh, I see everything now. All right.
Oh, there are all the dead bodies.
Bodies behind us. That's what that
Now,
smell is.
you guys had traveled for probably a couple of hours. Although probably by this time in the day, maybe the smell has wafted your direction.
Ah, that's what that crude smell is. All right. Anybody else worried about the possibility of that one that got away coming back?
Nope.
Or is it just me?
one of the bandits did
Slightly.
tell him to go warn the, quote, others, unquote.
He did? I didn't know that part.
Yeah. I think the biggest worry is he comes back with friends. But that's assuming he comes back.
And he can track us.
That's
That's
assuming.
Well,
That's assuming they weren't bluffing.
He was the original. He was part of the original group that tried to ambush us and watched almost his entire group go down really quick.
I'm gonna hope that the griffin, maybe he forgot to feed his griffin, and so this griffin was like, you smell tasty, and decided to have him for breakfast, and then went about its merry way.
That would be nice.
But with our luck, no.
Not gonna happen. Be too convenient.
I know, yeah. I don't think the gods are that kind to us. I mean, as
And
it is,
when you say the gods are not that kind to us, you hear Denox scoff.
I'll choose to ignore that. Regardless, based on our luck lately, we're already behind on our original mission. We still are no step closer to returning home, and we have to backtrack all the way to that first city so that we can request additional assistance and essentially start over. I'm tired of walking.
Okay,
Well,
let's walk.
Good for you.
And I suppose somebody would be willing to carry me.
No.
Darn, it was worth it.
The worst they could have said was no.
And the best I could have said is, sure.
If by carry you mean drag, sure.
No, I'm good. I'd rather walk than be dragged to the dirt,
Okay.
difficult as it is.
Well, as you guys set out and continue your travels for the evening, who is helming the journey? Or are you wandering aimlessly?
Doesn't Katya have the map?
Kinda,
Yeah.
sorta. Unless somebody takes it from me.
So whoever is leading, you should be helping.
Exactly. Unless somebody takes the map from me.
And if no one else will, I will.
I mean, I would, but I did it yesterday.
You do it every time.
Well, like, I was saying that DM normally makes us switch around a little bit.
Well, regardless, it's that way. Kalia, referring to the map, points in a direction.
I start walking in that direction.
Okay. Make a survival check. One of you, either Katia or Katya.
There we go.
Natural 20.
Cardia or Katya? Okay, gotcha.
Cardia?
That's what he said.
No.
What's your new name? Cardia.
Cardia.
Is that anything like cardio?
Oops.
Oops. Indeed.
Anyway, however, with a natural 20, Carden, somehow you make this distance shorter.
Wow.
That worked.
You guys, or it seems that way anyway, you guys travel for the rest of the day, making sure that you guys, I don't know if you guys, I mean, it's not a big issue right now, but just make sure that you guys are keeping track of rations as you guys use them for days and meals.
Okay, how many rations have we eaten now?
You typically eat 3 a day, but you at the bare minimum you have to eat 2 a day.
I'm eating my full share.
So Just kind of bear that in mind. And it is early evening when you arrive in the Forgotten District of Dagbor. As you kind of...
We made it. We made it.
So...
How does the outside look?
Well, the outside looks shiny as usual.
No extra goblin bodies?
It doesn't appear so. From what you can tell, go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay, unnatural 20.
Unnatural.
I mean, everything about me is unnatural, apparently.
Oh, including the way that dice is laying on my screen.
Yeah. How does that work? It landed on an edge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this might be the edge of the table, or there's a wall there.
Mm-hmm.
It's magical.
From what you can see, you gather there's a number of piles of ash laying on the very outside of the Forgotten District. So like if you guys were approaching from the mountainside, as you did the first time you entered the city of Dagbor instead of the southeastern direction, you guys would have actually encountered these piles of ash that you can only assume would be the bodies, what remains of the once rotting bodies of the goblins.
Okay. That's a nice image.
They got rid of the bodies.
Well, I mean, they couldn't just leave them in the street.
I mean, it is the Forgotten District.
Well, they didn't forget to dump the bodies and burn them.
Wonder if they at least performed rites on them.
In the Forgotten District? Questionable. Unless the priest had anything to do with it.
I mean, you have no idea what bodies were burned. You can only assume that it was the goblins, but without going and, well, thoroughly investigating these piles of ash.
You know, don't we have a mission
Hey, D-Knock.
to do?
What?
Do you know anything about investigating dead bodies like these to see whether they were the attackers or the attackees? Oh wow, I just made a rhyme there with that.
Well, keep in mind, the bodies are not at the piles of ash are not at your feet. They're probably 200 feet off to the west at the moment. Like I said, with
are there any?
Go ahead.
Are there any obvious like bones, or is it just ash from what I can see here?
Not from. You can only see the piles of ash from this distance.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to go anywhere near that. It smells terrible. I want to go inside the city and continue on with what we're supposed to be doing here.
Denock just shrugs and says, "Smells not too bad. I mean, imagine you have to deal with a 4-week rotting corpse."
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Sorry, testing a bit of music.
For a second, I thought it wasn't music, but that was like just generic crowd noises.
That's kind of what it is. It's ambience. Anyway, what do you guys do? Because you guys can either continue onward into the city, or you can go investigate these piles of ash.
Well, if they want to investigate the ash, they can go right ahead. But I'm heading to that gate. And Katya walks off without the group.
Okay. What does the rest of the group do?
Well,
Do you know if you
Valar's
actually
going
had-
to go with Katia.
Yeah, Don
Yeah,
are going
I'm
with Katia.
Probably just head towards the city.
Okay.
Deanoch will actually. Is it directly away from the gate, or is it kind of I can swing?
So think about
not
it.
kind-
Think about it kind of like a clock. You guys are technically at the moment at about 5 o'clock, and you guys need to get to 12. These piles of ash are between 8 and 9. If you're looking at an analog clock or an old circle clock. Kids these days that have just those digital ones will never know what we're talking about.
I got them fancy ones with the letters and the numbers, and I don't even know what the letters stand for, but they do. They can read them forwards and backwards, but they don't understand military time.
Oh, my time.
Honestly, military time makes sense, but
So Deanoch will actually head to where the center of the clock would be, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and that's kind of the direction that the rest of the party are heading, I'm assuming. So you guys kind of head in that direction.
But Deanoch will kind of swing around, get a better look at the pile. If there's no bones, he's just gonna head back up to the gate.
Okay, so you're kind of just getting a bit closer, but not close enough to, like, basically poke it.
Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and make...
Basically,
I have an idea of where you're at. So go ahead and make another perception check, kind of as you're doing this.
bleh.
That's an 8.
Yeah.
So from this distance, you got closer, but as you get closer, it looks to be like a lot of the bones were burnt to ash, essentially, and
So there's no noticeable bone.
you see like some bones, but the bones that you see have extreme like charring on it, or they look broken in places.
Is there somebody nearby?
At the moment, no.
Okay, I head back up to the group.
All right, so like the party,
Jog a little faster just to
Mhm.
catch up.
so the party kind of
They'll
like
be there
gets-
later. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Mhm. So the party kind of like gets to the gate as they're stopped by the kind of the guards, and as they're kind of like conversing, Deanoch kind of approaches.
Katya gets distracted by a dog running off behind them.
Hold on a second.
It adds to the story's flavor.
Boof boof. Boof boof, motherfucker.
Just hear woof. Oh, what was that? Oh, hey, look, a doggy.
I'm sorry.
How cute. Look at him go.
He'd probably honestly see somebody out the window and is
Immediately
he's a nut.
alerted.
He's a nut. They're both nuts.
Was it Dobby?
That's animals for you.
That one was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dante just whines because he wants the person or people to come pet him.
Yeah, he a friendly boy.
Anyway,
Aw.
as you kind of approach the city gates, the guards, there's about 3 of them at this hour, and they kind of halt. What's your business?
We are returning from a daring mission on behalf of Mayor Zio.
Okay.
Do you still have the
He
royal
kind of like
writ?
look. He kind of stares at you blankly.
I don't know, after the last time I pulled out a royal writ, I'm kind of afraid to pull it out in front of these guys. I don't want to be beheaded here on the spot.
So Deanoch stepped forward and says, "We were sent on a mission by the mayor to the other cities, and because we don't have a certain item the other person wants, we were sent back to get it."
Make a persuasion check, Enoch.
Straight rolls.
That's not
17.
terrible.
17?
17 on the dice. Yeah. The other one is a nat 20. That's half cocked.
Yeah, I see that. Dude, your dice are like screwy today.
They're broken.
Okay. The guard kind of looks you kind of up and down and kind of goes, all right, let him in. And he kind of like steps back, and the other guards kind of pull their spears back and allows you guys into the common district.
As I pass, I do ask one of the guards, is that ash pile out there the bones of the goblins?
Sorry. The guards kind of look at you, kind of look back out towards the ash piles and kind of go, oh, yeah, they're 2 days old now? Why?
2 days.
Denock just shrugs. We were there for it, but we left right after, so...
Well, you're lucky to have survived. I don't know why you came back. And he kind of like turns back to facing out the gate.
Ooh, question. Do
Yeah.
we have to pay?
You do not. They did not ask for coin.
Good.
That went a lot smoother than last time.
Yeah, that's what happens when the guard rolls a natural 1.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
Nice.
After we get out of earshot of the guards, Katya is going to turn to Enoch and ask, did he say 2 days ago?
Denock thinks for a second. How long did we say we were gone?
About 4 or 5
At this
days.
point, yeah, but at this point, you guys would have been gone anywhere from 5 to 6 days.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, between 4 and 6 days at this point.
Because it took us 2 days, 2 or 3 days. No, it just took us like 2 days to get to.
2 days to get 2 days to get there, 2 days to get back, and you guys spent at least one night in Baran.
So
Yeah.
Denock turns to Katya and is like, yep. 2 days ago for them. When we were gone 5 days. I guess
Which
they were just collecting
means-
all the bodies.
Either collecting all the bodies or there was another attack while we were gone.
Ooh, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves.
We can ask the mayor while we're there. What's the worst he could say?
Well, but-
No?
I think there's a lot worse things that could happen.
Certainly he wouldn't just. No. I don't think he'd put us to death just for asking. That would be radical.
Yeah. What time is it now, by the way? You said it was evening?
Yeah, it's
said he
because of the natural 20 survival check. You guys arrived at the city probably around 4 to like probably 4 o'clock ish. And at this point in time, it's probably like 4:15, 4:20.
Hey!
I regretted it the
Yeah.
moment I said it.
Got the light.
I knew. Alright, so Denock
Children,
starts
the
heading
lot
towards
of you.
Denock starts heading towards the mayor's.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
You guys continue onward and eventually are stopped by the guards in between the common and the royal district.
Yeah, here we go
And
again.
you kind of, like, the guards kind of halt, what's your business? And again, these guards have, they carry similar weaponry as the guards did at the front gate, but these ones are clearly much better trained and armored Like these guys here seem to have a lot of like heavier armor, whereas the guys kind of at the front had somewhere between leather and medium armor, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch looks
Gonna-
to Katya.
Gonna tell them the same thing that we told the first guards. We're returning on a mission from. We were sent out by Mayor Zio himself to take word to the other city leaders, and we are returning with a hitch in our plan.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Oh yeah, proficiency. Here we go. 17.
I mean, thank God it wasn't the other number.
Oh yes, thank God it wasn't that 9.
Let me tell you.
3 on
Let me tell you though, it wouldn't have mattered either way.
You
Really?
get another net 1.
I did.
Oh wow!
Well, you better not be wasting all of those now before.
Oh, he is. If we have combat, we're screwed.
That's his plan.
So
Yeah.
so actually, the thing is the guard who kind of like stops you guys, kind of like, you know, stop. What are you doing? And as you kind of explain it, one of the guards in the back kind of just goes like, "Hold up a second," and like takes 2 of the guards and just parts them. And it's the same guard that led you to Zio's building the first time, and he goes, "Oh, yeah, I recognize them. Come." And he leads you guys to Zio's manor, in a sense.
Look at that! Look at that! Finally, some recognition.
So, yeah, that's how I'm going to explain that natural 1. Oh my god.
That makes perfect sense. I like it.
You know what? I think I'm going to get the other dice out. We'll see if that one rolls any better tonight. All
Come on,
right.
let us have an easy night, my dude.
Where's the fun in that?
It means we can get onto the bigger stuff faster.
Anyway,
Huh?
The stuff that's gonna kill us.
Yeah.
you guys,
And the levels.
Hashtag Faye.
right?
You live.
You guys continue into the city, passing a lot of the same large buildings that you had seen before in this
I remember
area.
that one and that one and that one.
And he eventually leads you to the town, essentially the town hall, which is where the mayor stays. And he leads you. He kind of opens the door or kind of knocks on the door with his big burly hand. And a little bit later, a elven gentleman opens the door and kind of just, yes, looks to you lot and kind of goes,
We're back.
he kind of looks at you guys and goes, well, you say that and he kind of goes, I see. Why?
Enoch speaks up saying, the city leader didn't believe us because we didn't have a messenger with us. A recognized messenger.
He kind of,
I don't.
like you son of a bitch. All right, come in.
I don't suppose you're Quinn Farron by chance.
Quinn Farron, yes, I am actually.
My apologies. Palag requested we get a well-known messenger of Mayor Zio, and he gave us your name in particular.
He would. He probably also mentioned another name as well, which is a messenger we often send out. He probably also mentioned the name Oda, which is a messenger of sorts.
I don't believe he did. He never said a word about anybody named Oda that I remember.
Actually, above game, he did.
Oh,
But
this is one
that-
of those moments
this-
where I
so-
didn't write
so-
it down and forgot.
So remember, back when you guys had this conversation, I said I feel like I said another
Yeah.
name beforehand. I couldn't
Yeah.
remember.
Uh-huh.
I went back and watched the audio or listened to the audio and stuff. I did say another name. It was Oda. And so I got Quinn. I gave Quinn Farron's name because I couldn't remember what name I had given because I didn't write it down.
Me neither.
So that was on me above game. However, I didn't explain it in game because it's more fun this way.
Yeah.
Fair.
So Quinfarin actually leads you back to the center column of this of the manor, where it has that spiraling circle staircase on the kind of on the perimeter here. And as you guys kind of gather around, once again, you guys feel that turning of your stomach as you guys are launched into the air.
Whoa!
Do they handle it any better this time?
I'm sorry?
Do they handle it any better this time?
Valoran Carden do. Katya,
We'll never get used to that.
Katya, give me a Constitution saving throw. 13.
13?
You don't vomit, but your stomach is definitely a little upset. So, Katya handled it about the same, I would say.
Yeah, I think that's about how it went last time, too.
Pretty sure this is the same number, but yeah. Okay. Quinfarin kind of leads you to the door that you were familiar with, and kind of opens the door and kind of goes, Theo, we have complications, he kind of says as he steps in and opens the door, leading you guys into the office. By the way, so at this point in time, as you guys step in, Zio kind of looks like a madman at the moment. His hair is stuck in, is kind of stuck up in every different direction imaginable.
Oh, no.
He looks like he hasn't slept in a couple of days, and there is paperwork on his desk that practically hides him unless he stands up.
Oh,
I don't see the mayor. Is he here?
He kind of like, yeah, and he kind of like stands up, and you can like see this.
Oh,
Like
What
his clothes are like wrinkled, and he looks way less presentable than the first time you guys met him.
what happened while we were gone?
There's been a lot to fix, essentially. You guys remember the horde of undead goblins that came through? You guys were helped with that. They ended up doing a lot of damage to the city, and because of that, people are filing complaints. And he indicates to all of the papers on his desk.
And
Oh,
at that,
no.
Denock suddenly double takes that and is like, "Oh no, bureaucracy."
Yeah. A lot of people
I
are
don't
blaming.
envy you.
A lot of people are blaming the city and demanding that the city pays for everything. And to be completely honest, our treasury does not run this deep. He kind of like just looks at the paper. So I've been trying to. You lose somebody? Yep.
Back.
Yep.
He's back.
I am going to kill this Discord. Jesus.
Did-
Specifically,
like that sometimes.
this channel in particular, I'll be connected for, 20, 30 minutes, sometimes 2 hours, not a problem. And then just, there I am, gone.
Did you miss anything?
I believe you were in the middle of saying, I heard, bureaucracy, some laughter, and then you started to say something and just silence.
Okay. What he was saying was, basically the treasury doesn't run deep enough to pay for all of these. So he has been up for the last several days trying to rack his brain in a way to figure out a way to compensate everybody without ruining the city's finances.
Oh. Does there happen to be a dragon horde nearby?
Denock just shoots Katya a slightly dirty look.
Oh, sorry.
There-
That was tasteless, wasn't it?
Would any of the
Um,
local temples be willing to help?
he kind of like he kind of like goes, well, to address you, a dragon horde is very rare at this
Keep this thing
altitude.
with you.
A dragon horde is very rare at this altitude. Dragons don't typically come up this high, so usually the only ones that are up here were the ones that um, were within the land itself during the rise. However, it being a dragon, most of those have been vanquished due to dragon. At least, the evil ones. But there may still be a few, but I doubt any hordes around here, at least not that we're aware of. In terms of the churches, or temples, they have offered help in the ways that they can. Even those of the Forgotten District have come and offered labor, which has been a huge.
Nice.
It has been a huge help. The thing that they asked for in return was not even payment, but some proper food for those within their temple. And with how things are, we're more than willing to accommodate that kind of demand. But some of the other temples have been a little more what's the word? Withholding, I guess, is the way to say. They tend to, a lot of places nowadays tend to provide aid when there is some kind of benefit to them as well, knowing full well that we can't pay them the way that you would normally pay an individual for working. They are hesitant to join the workforce or to even help provide monetary funding for workers.
Of course, everything's corrupt now.
Unfortunately, but that seems to be the way with the more popular religions nowadays.
But you see, at least you don't have to worry about a dragon being nearby on top of everything else.
What can I do you gentlemen and lady for?
Lady?
Sorry.
Who you call a lady?
Sorry, it's
Are you
hard to
referring-
tell with, he kind of like looks to Dinok for a moment for dragon sorts.
Dinok just kind of begrudgingly accepts that,
Oh,
I suppose.
I just thought for a moment there you were referring to me.
Why would I refer to you? He kind of says at the same time as Valoran.
No reason. For a 17. Ooh. Well, I suppose it helps that Valinar has actually mind linked with Katya at some point.
Yeah.
You call his bluff.
So, well, it's not necessarily that. It's so Zio immediately kind of goes, "Oh, okay, well, your mistake." Valinar, however, something's off about that. He's not lying, but he's not telling the full truth. What you mean of that, or what you take of that, you're not quite sure, but you do understand that he is hiding something.
Well, I also remember mind linking with him and hearing a woman's voice. So
Anyway, We returned because we met with Palig, and he did not. While he was not willing to put us to death immediately, he warned us that not all the other city leaders or even their guard personnel would be overly welcoming if just these strangers show up out of nowhere and they've got royal writs. Their first thought is going to be, they must have stole them, and we could be killed on the spot. And I'd rather not die before I make it back home. He did give us the recommendation to return and request that we escort a known messenger with us who can essentially do the speaking on your behalf, and we'll just be his bodyguards.
Also, that you rewrite the messages to
Yes,
allow
because
for
now
additional time.
We are behind schedule now.
I love how Dinok here and Katya are like the ultimate persuasion tag team, because one's got the intelligence to remember things, the other one's got the persuasion to persuade it. So,
It works.
I know.
I'll take it.
Speaking from the guy with negative charisma.
Yep.
How's your int, by the way?
Who?
What?
Valinar.
Yep.
How's your int?
My intelligence? It's a 10. It's average.
Oh no.
So you've got the neg to charisma. Cardin has the neg to int.
You guys are great counterparts to one another.
I have the negative strength.
I have the hit things.
So yeah, okay. So you watch as Zio kind of like grabs the bridge of his nose and kind of just goes, Palig, why are you such an ass? Quinfarin?
Well, I'm just glad we went to him.
You
I'm
just
just glad we
give
went.
snickering.
I'm just glad we went to him
Everyone-
first and not somebody who would have put us to death immediately.
Most people will recognize the seal regardless of who's carrying it, and Quinfarin kind of speaks up and kind of goes, yes, but Palig does offer a light of income here, in a sense. He is one of the more established city leaders and has been around for long enough to know that strange faces in a place that is typically well-traveled and where people are well known do not always run in the greatest of circles. And considering that these four are, let's say, lost, nobody will ever recognize them unless they've met them previously, like we have. Somebody new will not recognize a face. Even genetics will allow you to recognize somebody. For example, you look a lot like your father, Zio. Even if it doesn't mean that your father is still here, people will recognize you as a wise brew. And you can hear Zio kind of just let out this like long drawn out sigh. Fine. Did he request anybody specific, or can I just send Otta?
He
He
mentioned Quinfarin, and I remember that much. I can't remember if he said anything about somebody named Otta.
Like, I do remember he said someone else. Could have been Otta.
Kind of like looks
Could've
up
been.
and he kind of goes, well, for the time being I cannot send Quinfarin. He is very important to me here. And he kind of like looks at all the paperwork on his desk for council. And Otta is a messenger. He's somebody who is very accustomed to delivering messages.
I mean, if
Quinfarin.
you got a messenger to send with us, we'll take them.
I think that's what we will do. Bring me the writs. I will rewrite them. Quinfarin, if you would, fetch Otta for us, please. Quinfarin kind of goes, as you wish, and he kind of leaves. As he leaves, another individual comes in, and an older human, very butler-esque. He's actually carrying a tray of tea and cups, and he kind of walks in. And this is an older man, probably in his 60s, probably you would gather. And he kind of goes.
Does he have a slight mustache?
Actually, he's got a very thin white beard and mustache combo that kind of really adds to his age a little bit, but also makes him I guess a little bit like a silver fox, if that makes any sense. As the hair is mostly white. So almost to that silver, just to that silver color as you reach in the older ages. And he kind of goes, Master Zio, I saw that you had company and I thought tea would be in order. And he kind of walks over to a small table. And Zio, who I'm assuming has taken the writs from you at this point, right, Katya?
Yes.
Is currently breaking them open and rereading what he had written and beginning to transcribe them to another one. And he goes, "Yes, that's fine, Gilbert. Thank you." Doesn't even look up, doesn't even say anything. He kind of just continues to, or doesn't look up, doesn't really acknowledge it. And then Gilbert, as his name is, kind of turns and goes, "Enjoy," and he kind of bows to Zio a little bit, and as well then kind of to your group, kind of in an awkward fashion where he doesn't really know what to do or what to call you, and then he just leaves.
Deanoch will say, "Thank you."
He kind of nods and leaves. So there is
Deanoch
tea.
will definitely have a cup of tea.
There is tea for everybody who would want some.
I will have some because I'm curious as to what it is.
I like tea. Tea's great.
Mm-hmm. Okay. As you guys have some tea, this is a earthy. It is a very earthy taste. Cardin, this is actually reminiscent to you and probably Katya a little bit of medicine in a sense. It's lacking some of the herbal properties for healing property for essentially the healing properties or remedies that you guys are accustomed to using. But it's a very kind of a sweet and bitter. It's got a bitter sweet kind of a taste. It's almost like there's a bitterness to the drink from the leaves and stuff, but there seems to be another ingredient added that seems to pull out a sweetness in the drink itself and allows you to
Can I try and identify that?
Sure, survival. Actually, you can do so real quick. So this is actually
Please give me a choice.
Yeah, well, this actually gives you this is actually where your herbalism kit kind of comes into play.
Oh, good.
So, well, here's how this works. What it typically does is I determine a modifier that you use to roll, and then you get to add your proficiency bonus in that modifier essentially. So that's kind of how that tool works. So for this one, I'm going to say, oh god, I always forget that that's backwards. I'm gonna say or a nature check with proficiency. Okay. So if you want to roll a nature check and then add your proficiency bonus to it.
Then that's a 19.
Cardin, you can roll either nature or survival if you wanted to identify it, or somebody wanted to identify it.
I will be rolling survival.
Okay.
Deanoch's just gonna enjoy the.
We're over here really testing this tea. Deanoch's it's delicious.
13. Okay, so Cardin, you think that this might be honey. It would be a natural based sweetener found in the wild essentially.
Okay.
Katya with a 19 in nature. This isn't as it very much gives you a honey reminder, but it doesn't. But somehow the taste of honey isn't as thick, which makes you kind of lean towards sugar. But sugar is a rare commodity and usually fairly expensive.
But it makes sense. I mean, this is the mayor.
But it very much reminds you of essentially sugar being added to a drink.
And that would be something new for Katya because even though he grew up in a wealthier environment, sugar wasn't something that they kept around very often. It was something that they might have used as a like for special occasions only.
Yeah,
so it's used to on a daily basis.
It's like whenever a family would break out the fancy china set. That's when people also break out the sugar, essentially.
Because it is a rare ingredient.
And you would know this with your studies and stuff. The reason why it's a rare ingredient is because it's very difficult to grow. Sugarcane is because it requires essentially like lots of water. And
that's also a commodity.
Well, water isn't as much of a problem as like some of the other issues and stuff. Although water for you was a bit of an issue due to the lack of natural water sources for you growing up.
We got the short end of the stick when we chose that landmass.
Yep.
It's like, we rise to the sky! Oh, why is all the water draining off? What the? No, come back!
You guys forgot to set up the floodgates.
Clearly! Must have been in a hurry for some reason.
Yeah. It's not like the demons were descending upon you or anything when you were leaving.
No, definitely not.
Wait,
I wouldn't know. I just blame my ancestors.
You guys haven't been descended on?
Here we go again.
Alright, so...
What? What do you mean?
Forget about it.
You guys, is there anything you guys would like to discuss in the interim here as it will take a little bit of time to retrieve Ada, as well as a little bit of time for Mayor Zio to transcribe his writ.
Well, I have already thoroughly bored my allies here by discussing all the properties of sugar and its history and how we have a hard time growing it and going on and on and on about sugar and
Enoch just shrugs and is like, I'm surprised you don't have hydroponic plants.
What?
Essentially plants that don't need water to grow.
So, you're surprised that I, hailing from a city that doesn't already include pre-manufactured pharmaceuticals, weather domes, and various other modern-day conveniences that you seem to have, don't have special plants that can magically produce sugar.
Or at the very least can survive better without water.
It's an issue we're attempting to fix, or rather,
look at the cactus.
We were. What's a cactus?
Cactus.
Actually, you would know what a cactus is.
I would?
Yeah, if I'm recalling correctly, your... One second, I'm looking at my...
I feel like I would have avoided the desert for like every reason under the sun.
Mm-hmm. You would know about it though, because your particular landmass is your particular landmass actually has a formation of desert.
Oh, see, this will be good information to know. Okay, then I don't say anything about what is a cactus.
Yeah. You also know that currently there is where you're from in terms of your water solution issues. There are 2 very small natural rivers that you guys managed to have, and you guys are currently working on building man-made of a 3rd to help solve the water solution. At least that's where you were when you last left. But that was still under construction, with still no real way on knowing how to fill it.
Yeah, and that's still only a temporary solution to a long-term problem.
Potentially, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
So would I know what a cactus is? Or
You look like a cactus.
yeah, exactly what I look like. Cactus with glasses.
Let's see here. Nope.
I have no idea what a cactus is.
Nope. The only place, you wouldn't know.
So Katya can very, very realistically tell him, well, you kind of look like one, and he might actually believe it.
Seriously, what's a cactus?
A green plant that grows in dry, nearly waterless environments.
Carden, you would not know what a cactus is either.
Okay, I didn't think I would, but
Yeah.
just because I'm from a forest.
Yeah.
It is a plant that has become nearly. It doesn't need almost any water at all. At least to first glance.
That seems weird. A
It
plant
does.
that doesn't need water. But
Well,
How do you describe that? Let's see. Think about a magic cup that you fill it once and it just stays filled no matter what you do. No, that's not a very good analogy.
So we went from a plant to a cup?
It's just. It is so specially designed at holding the water it gets that it makes it last much, much longer than anything else.
And this is a plant.
Yes.
Oh, and it also has really long thorns on it, so most creatures would not dare bother it for its water.
Okay, yep, alright. I totally 100% believe that's real.
Considering some of the things we've seen, I'd be surprised if you didn't.
To be completely fair, if anybody has minor image, you could actually create it.
That is true. I do have minor illusion. I shall whip up a cactus for you. Just don't try to touch it. It might disappear.
So Valorin, Katya,
Valorin.
Valorin. Where did that come from?
Oh, no.
You've been saying that every time you mention him.
Oops.
And we've been trying to, subtly tell you, hey, you're wrong here.
Yep, I am. So, Valinar, Katya essentially creates a small green plant that is covered in like these little clear to yellow-green barbs almost.
Like this. It looks like this. That's the best I could do to physically describe what it looks like.
Connor doesn't say anything, but he looks confused as all get out.
Mm-hmm.
Carden just says, tree? Small tree?
Sure, it's a spiky tree that grows in barren lands.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
And then Deanoch turns to Kati and is like, just crossbreed that into other plants.
Into what?
And you have, well, and then you have something that survives longer without water.
Crossbreed a cactus with a what?
Whatever you want. Do you want a? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's me. Let me leave again. Damn it, Discord.
You can hear everybody else but him. That's weird.
All right, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Every time I leave this chat, it says, "How was your call? Will you leave us a review?" I'm about to leave you a review, and you ain't gonna like it.
So Deanoch
I'll give you
was
the crying
saying-
face.
Deanoch was saying, crossbreed the cactus with anything you want, and he was saying about,
There we go.
and he was saying about, do you want a crop like say wheat that lasts longer without as much water?
So, you're saying I can make a cactus mate?
It's about this point in time that it's about this point in time that Quinfarin returns with Ada. Ada
Deanoch
is,
just turns to Kati and says, "I'm not going to touch that. We'll talk about it later."
I don't know if I want to know.
When a mama plant and a papa plant love each
I'm not sure what plant would want to touch that cactus.
Cacti.
What? Just a moment ago, you didn't even know what a cactus was, and now you know what a plural cactus is.
I mean, it just makes logical conclusional sense.
what?
I don't have an answer for you. Mage hand.
Karin just feels the finger poke in the back of his head again.
Is it feeling to see if there's any brain there? Because, I mean,
So
Okay, so
walking in behind Quinfarin, who is an elf, you see what appears to be a gnomish individual, short and stout, kind of walking in, clean shaven, and he kind of walks in and kind of looks around and kind of goes, he kind of goes, "Hey, Zio, you summoned me." Yes, Ada. Here, and he kind of like lifts up your rewritten writs. Kind of goes, "You are to take these and deliver them to the other lords of the land. And these gentlemen," and he indicates to the rest of you, "will escort you there and help protect you." Ada kind of turns. Ada kind of turns and looks at you guys and kind of goes, "Are they worth the weight in silver?" Zio kind of goes,
More like gold.
I don't know if you could find enough gold to match my weight.
Zio kind Zio kind of goes with saying like, "Well, they helped during the goblin issue, and they're still alive, so yes."
We also made it all the way to Dagbar and back, and only got attacked by just a few griffins. And some
And
bandits.
bandits.
Five griffins, six bandits, and a troll.
The troll was
Sounds
optional,
about right.
I think.
Oh, yeah, the troll was optional, right? Yeah.
Ada kind of goes, ah. Well,
Optional and nearly killed us.
Shh, don't tell him that part.
well, I suppose that they'll do. And he kind of walks up to Theo, and I would like everybody to make a insight check.
Oh
Mm.
no. 17.
Hey!
He takes the writs from Zio and puts them into his bag and begins to turn around and that's an awful roll.
Is another nat one.
No, but it's not much better.
It's a 2.
Two.
It's a 3.5.
Hold on one second. I actually have to look something up now.
Stats.
What is it?
You gotta look at stats.
I want to call it stat.
Attributes.
Skills.
Yeah, basically skills.
Feats.
Mm.
Abilities. I can do this all night.
Yeah, well, you can
Wait,
stop whenever
yeah.
you want to.
Do you just have a Theosaurus next to you?
A Theosaurus?
No, it's not.
What
gonna
kind
be,
of dinosaur is that?
Whatever it is, it's not going to be high enough. Gotcha. Okay. Literally everybody notices this.
Oh.
Oh boy.
This individual is his mannerisms, and the way that his accent is. It seems very, very thick and forced. And the rest of his mannerisms, it all indicates that this individual is actually a dwarf, not a gnome. Or sorry.
So he's a really small dwarf.
Mhm.
And he's trying to make himself seem
Like a
he's,
very big gnome.
like he's not actually a dwarf because he's shameful. Okay, he's perfect for our party.
And you said he's
Gotcha.
clean shaven?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So,
Katya's gonna pat him on the shoulder and just kind of low key. Don't worry, we totally feel you, bro.
he's gonna insight you. That's not a very good roll.
Am I supposed to challenge this? What am I supposed to do?
Go ahead and make a persuasion.
Good. That's a nat one. Look at that.
Wop, 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 wop.
Well, he
Yeah,
rolled
yeah,
higher
that's
than
okay.
that, so he's going to like very politely yet aggressively, in a sense. And when I say that, he's basically gonna reach up, kind of like grab your hand, like the center of your hand, with his index and middle finger and thumb, like in between those three fingers. And he's gonna like kind of just grab, and then he's gonna squeeze a bit, digging his thumb into the palm of your hand a little bit. And he's just gonna go, I don't roll that way. And he kind of like just places your hand off to the side. Like,
Perhaps it was the worst that I chose.
choose any words. But, and he kind of like turns back to Zio and he kind of goes, like, gives this kind of like, are you sure kind of a look. And Zio just kind of like half shrugs and nods. kind of goes, okay, then we go. I will follow you. He kind of like turns and looks to the group.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
In the morning, right? We're not seriously about to leave.
Nah, we'll
Right
head out
now.
now. We'll head out now. You don't deserve any rest.
I will say at this point in time, after waiting, the sun is probably setting, and it's probably close to 8, maybe 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we can still go out.
Enoch just turns to Cardin and says, "No."
Yeah, based on what we've heard about the goblins attacking a second time, I'm not so sure.
You were never told that.
That's what it sounded like.
No.
No,
No.
that's not what it sounded like to me. But yeah. Before we leave, Valinor has a
choice of words.
question.
Huh?
Before we leave, Valinor has a question.
Okay.
Are we looking at the same 2-week timetable for this, or?
Given the resistance that you met with Palig, I pushed it back to essentially the next full moon, which will give you guys about. See, the last full moon happened. Wow, that's ironic. On the day of the goblin attack.
Oh no.
Oh, that is ironic.
So he kind of laughs nervously. So you guys have about 4 weeks.
Awesome.
That's a lot of time.
It's about
I
a
think.
week for each city, so.
I also figured, since you guys are new to this area, to give you a time to sightsee and enjoy the other commodities that the places have to offer. Otta kind of turns and
That's
goes,
assuming
new to what? Yes.
Well,
Replies
well,
Theo.
Oh, we'll fill you in on the way.
Okay.
At least we'll have time to sightsee it until Cardin gets us thrown out of each city somehow.
And or somehow gets us thrown into some sort of an arena.
Oh no, he can get thrown in the arena. I'm staying out. You can't make me.
I'm
This
pretty
this
sure for the
gnome
first
fi-
one we can.
this gnome guy here, Otta, could probably take me.
Otta kind of just, Otta's not much of a fighter. He'd, messenger. That's about it.
It's okay. Kadia's just a wimpy wizard.
It's sorcerer. Get it right.
I'm sorry. Wimpy sorcerer.
I won't deny the wimpy part. I don't.
You could.
I'm
you
not
could probably
renowned-
easily beat him.
I am not renowned for my physical prowess.
All right. So, what do you
But
guys
I'll
want to do
fry
for
you
the
if you call me
evening?
wimpy again.
Anyway,
Okay, I feel like we're getting off the rails here.
Yeah, what would you guys like to do for the evening?
Go to the inn.
Sounds
Okay.
like a good idea.
You guys would like to return to, the Yawning Mug Inn?
Yeah.
Yep, sure.
Just in case, yes. Let's go there. I feel
the
safe
one you
there.
know about.
The one we know is semi-safe.
Mm-hmm. Returning to the Yawning Mug and the bronze-scaled female dragonborn there, Jezerin, greets you guys warmly.
Jezerin. That's right.
And gives you guys your essentially charges you guys for your rooms. How many rooms are you interested in?
One for each of us.
One for each of us.
Okay.
I'll let the gnome share with me.
He
The gnome
passes.
probably has his own house.
The gnome passes, but he does stay in the inn with you guys.
Mhm.
So
How much was it to stay? I can't remember.
I'm figuring that out at the
Oh,
moment.
okay.
So in total, you guys will owe in total, it's gonna run you is that right? Hold on. Okay, so it'll run you guys six silver and a copper piece.
But that's for all of us.
Yep, that's for all 5 rooms.
All right, give
let
us
me do
one for each room. How
That's-
much for one room?
That's what
Or-
that's for all 5 rooms. Everybody
Or we
getting their
could-
own room.
Or guys, we could just dip into the party fund that we
Yeah,
now
we could do that.
I like that idea.
That's a good reminder, Valley.
Then I can keep.
You said it was 5 silver and a copper?
6 silver and a copper.
6 silver and a copper.
And I will remind you guys all above
Maths.
game that because you saved the tavern, you guys get a very generous discount on room and board essentially here.
Sweet.
So you guys have an evening at this place at the Yawning Mug.
Is that a dice roll?
And you guys wake up the next morning with no issues. Breakfast is waiting for you guys.
Aw.
As Jezerin is starting her morning shift. And figured you guys would be up early to leave or continue your time out. Again, a very simple breakfast. Lots of eggs, a bit of bacon and sausage, but mostly eggs.
I like breakfast foods. Breakfast.
And you guys, after you guys have breakfast, I'm assuming you guys set back out.
Off we go.
All
I
right.
mean, the alternative is staying here in the bar all day, so why not? Why not just go out?
I figured that's what you would like, Kadia.
I like to stay in the bar all day. I don't drink much.
Okay. So as you guys are going, for the first day, somebody go ahead and roll a survival check. At this point, with
I see what you're
advantage.
saying now.
At this point in time, with advantage, because you have already been to the city of Baran. And back. So
Who's making it?
up
I-
to whomever wants to.
I roll.
14?
14.
16. No, 16
No, wait,
with
16.
advantage. Yep.
16.
Yep.
Aha.
All right.
Even better.
You guys continue in a southwestern or southeastern direction, my bad. And you guys take the first day's journey back to the city of Baran without any issue. Ada's kind of quiet. He stays away from you, Katya.
Me in particular.
Yep.
All right.
He'd probably stand closer to Valinar. He'd probably feel safest around Valinar.
Everyone just feels safe around the holy man.
Exactly.
I mean, to be fair,
To be fair, the
Holy
rest of the
man.
party, in his eyes, is a dragon. Somebody who is unkept and, very
Wild.
dirty. And the other one is gay? Question mark. So yes,
Gay question mark.
So yes, Valinar. He feels safe near you.
Why do you avoid me so much? It's not like I'm gonna eat you or anything.
No, you're probably just gonna creep him out.
Kind of like.
Did you say my vibe?
Hmm?
Did you say my vibe?
Your vibe? Sure.
My vibe?
You have a very feminine vibe. Valar's gonna put emphasis on feminine.
What? I didn't hear that.
You had a
call.
Valnar. I agree with Valnar.
Can you hear? Did you hear him speak, or did it just kind of cut out for you?
I think it cut out, or he said it too fast. I'm like, what?
Essentially, he said that he is saying you have a very feminine. What was the word?
Vibe.
Vibe, and he
Vibe.
put emphasis on feminine.
I don't know who you're
So real
calling
quick
feminine.
for test,
Valinar, speak.
Hello.
Can you
Did
hear him?
that?
I hear him.
Testing, one,
Yes.
2, 3.
Okay.
Okay.
Damn it,
Just wanna
Discord.
make sure.
Yeah, just making
For
sure.
the millionth time. Mm-hmm.
All right.
So what's your reaction to the feminine vibe quote?
I'd ask who you're calling feminine, but I guess that's pretty obvious who you're calling feminine.
Yep.
And then Katya just has nothing else to say. It just goes on.
While you guys are having that awkward conversation, you guys watch as Ada like slowly like Homer Simpson like sneaking away, just kind of like walking
So,
away.
So do we have to tie him up in order to keep him with?
No, he's
We're not
willingly
trying to-
traveling with you.
We're not tying him up.
I was just making sure.
People,
He,
okay?
he's not he's just like walking. He's like he's basically just trying to walk away from that conversation because he does not want to be involved in it.
Fair.
Trying to keep his distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he actually kind of sets up his bedroll kind of on the edge of camp and begins to well, at this point in time he's probably getting ready for sleep.
I also get ready for sleep.
Okay. You guys set up camp and sleep for the evening?
Watch.
What's the watch? What's the
I don't suppose.
what's the
I
order?
don't suppose Otta. I
I'll
don't
take
suppose Otta
first.
can take a turn.
Otta, you say that and Otta kind of goes, "Aren't you supposed to be the ones protecting me?" He kind of
I mean,
like
you can't
rolls
wake us
over.
when there's danger.
All right. Enoch, during your shift, nothing happens. Who would like to go next?
Since I complain, I may as well take.
Okay. These are
10.
some bad rolls, guys.
Oh wow! Even with mine, that means I got a 2 on the die.
Well, on the bright side, nobody falls asleep. On the downside, yeah, okay, nobody falls asleep. But nobody notices anything. Dalinar, as you kind of take the final watch and begin to wake people up in the morning, it's a pretty calm day. Doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. You guys pack up
First
and
night on the
begin.
road, we haven't had anything happen.
Shh. Don't say that. It's too early in the morning.
All right. As you guys take on for the next day, who would like to make the survival check for today?
I'll do it because why not?
Yeah, with advantage.
I helped.
16. Okay. Easy enough. You guys get back to. You guys begin to navigate the forest and arrive in the area in which you guys are familiar with, where the city of Baran is located. As you guys enter the town with Otta, very quickly afterwards, you guys are met and greeted by Peleg, as he kind of
Hey.
steps around the corner of a building and kind of just, "Welcome back. I'm glad you guys made it with lots of time. Oda, my friend, welcome. And he kind of like reaches down his massive hand and shakes this gnome dwarf's hand.
This is quite the sight.
Like this, like Oda barely comes up to Palig's like knees, but kind of Oda kind of goes, "Hi, Palig. Here is the writ." And kind of hands out the letter, and Palig takes it, breaks it open real quick, reads it. Ah, so he moved it back some. Excellent. And he kind of takes it and sticks it into like a pouch on his hip. And he kind of like looks to the rest of you guys. It is early evening at this point too, and he kind of goes, "Well, it doesn't look like you guys had any trouble on the road today."
No,
Good
it was
for
a pretty
you.
easy
Surprising.
journey compared to last time.
Cool. And he kind of like gives you guys this like little devilish smile in a sense.
Oh, no.
Does this mean that you are ready to prove your mettle?
Are we hunting another troll? I should hope not.
And Otta kind of goes, "Palig, what did you do?" And Palig kind of goes, "No worries, Otta. You will not be involved. You have my word."
So,
But he looks to the rest of you
what-
looking for an answer.
what happens if we fail again?
We'll decide.
Pretty sure we're even unworthy.
We shall arrange for more worthy companions to escort Oda to the rest of the city.
Ah.
Perhaps.
Oh, that would certainly cut our journey short.
It would. Probably very
Right.
short.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I see. Are you telling me that if we fail this hunt, it's because we're dead?
What?
No, I'm not saying
Oh.
that. Plus, it's not much of a hunt. This is more of a gladiator spectacle, if you will.
I think he's saying this is basically the gods saying if we're telling the truth or lying, is how I'm taking this.
In a sense. He's looking to you guys for an answer.
I am looking forward to this contest of strength.
Of course you are. It's all you ever look forward to is the next time we battle something. These last couple of days have just been boring for you, I'm sure.
I can always use a good throwdown.
Well, better now than never.
Kinda
What do you
like-
mean better now than never? I thought never was the better option in this case. But I mean, if we have no choice but to do it now or later, then now it is?
Okay. And he kind of looks to you,
Actually,
Enoch,
now
as
and
the
later
last...
sounds pretty good.
What?
What?
And now and later, you know, like the candy.
Yeah.
No.
I thought your character was like, now and later, let's battle twice, let's do it.
Alright.
You can have fun with that. I'm only going to do it the once.
And he looks to Denoch, the final person who has not spoken.
Enoch just nods. He also preparing firebolt in his hands. Just a little flare.
Palig kind of grins and goes, "Excellent. This way." And he leads you, that would be further southeast of the, city. And he leads you to this area where there are essentially a ton of seats around the top. around a top of what seems to be a deep hole.
I sort of put my hands together. I'm like, yes.
And he kind of leads you guys over to essentially another just a small oval or circle-ish hole with a ladder in it. And he kind of leads you to this, and he kind of goes, descend down here, and we will open a gate on the other end at the front here, so that you can enter, and we will also do the same for the beast that we captured. Don't worry, it's just another troll. We got lucky.
Oh. Alright, cool.
We got
Don't
lucky.
worry, it's just another troll.
Mm.
Okay.
Great.
It could have been much worse. There are worse things that roam these woods.
Valinar's gonna look over to Cardin and just kind of go, so what are we not gonna do this time?
Die.
Well, I mean, it's really hard to get ambushed by a troll that you know is there, right in front of you.
It
This
looked
time.
like a rock.
True. Okay. You guys descend?
Yup.
Okay. So you
Well,
guys
actually, hang on. Sorry, before we descend, Cardin, you used your health potion in the last battle, right? When we fought those.
Yes.
Alright, Valinar's gonna give his other health potion to Cardin.
Thank you.
Okay.
This way, I think that way we can free up some of Valinar's other things rather than keeping all of us alive.
Mhm.
True.
Okay. All right. You guys descend into this pit, and you guys walk forward a few feet, probably about 10, and it kind of gives you this slight 10 by 10 area up against a grate. And you can see on the far end of this open arena, it looks like. It's got more of like a gravelly cobblestone kind of a base. And you guys are probably 30 feet down or so. I mean, it was a pretty good move down to the base here. And you can kind of see on the other end, you can see a large green hand kind of clawing through some bars on the far end. And you guys hear Palig's voice. You kind of go, and he kind of goes, all right. Today, we watch the new ones under merit against a troll. I'm welcoming the travelers from let's see, I just blanked. Oh no! Dagbor. From Dagbor. And your guys' gate raises up, and I'm assuming you guys step out. And today, they fight a troll, and he kind of raises. You hear the grate standing on the other side, and you watch a troll steps out on the other side. And let the games begin. And I'd like everybody to roll initiative.
Initiative.
I can do that.
Boom!
19! Hey! That's my highest roll in
18.
a while.
Wait, why are you going before me?
I want revenge, damn it.
We didn't roll terrible.
Hey, I'm definitely not in front.
Well, yeah. Go ahead and move your guys' selves to a place that you think you would be. I just kind of threw people in a space, and then had you guys being there. Yeah. And as you guys kind of step out, you guys hear the "Rah!" of people around you.
Sorry, I'd probably be right up next to Cardin.
Okay.
Curiosity.
All right. So you guys are in a fairly large pit. Remember, it is quite big.
Yeah. Smaller.
Yeah. But since we are in combat, Dinok, you have the opening shot here.
Well, let's just start it up. Oh,
Okay.
again, Rona.
Yeah, again.
Okay. We'll
But
start
hey,
things
it-
off.
It's not frozen anymore.
Scorching Ray, 17 will hit.
There's one.
18 will hit.
2 and 3.
And an 18 will hit. as well.
Aww. If only it was the other one. A nat 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
that would have been.
So 8
Oh,
fire
it's-
damage. Yeah, that's what happens whenever it'll do a crit, just because of the way things are set up in the system.
Yeah.
But you'll just take the first number.
Okay.
All right, good opener. That's
Yep.
quite a bit of damage for an opener. That's about 25 points of damage, bringing us to anything else you would like to do with your turn?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay, that brings us to Katya.
Sweet. Okay, learning from his mistake before. How far? 25 feet? Okay. That's good. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Mirrored Image as a quicken spell.
Okay, so you're going to use bonus action to create illusionary duplicates of yourself.
Exactly.
3 of them, correct?
3 of them, yes.
Okay.
And from this distance, I believe my firebolt is a range of 120 feet, yes. So I'm going to roll firebolt for. That is a 15 to hit.
15. Sorry, double checking number class here. A 15 will just miss.
Oh, okay. But at least it'll be harder for him to hit me this time.
Alright, that brings us to Cardin.
I needed to check how far away I was. I don't think I'm close enough
I
to.
think you're at 7.
Yeah.
You're the same distance I am. Well, you're at 65, I think, but
Yeah.
just barely closer than me.
I'll move. I'll move 30-ish.
One more up.
There we go.
Okay.
And then I will go ahead and say, "Let's do this." And I'm just like, rage.
Okay, bonus action rage.
Yes.
That's your move action. Do you want to do anything with your action?
With my action, can I I'm gonna try and be stupid.
Try?
Well,
You're gonna try?
stupid. Yeah, I'm going to take the at disadvantage penalty to try and hit the thing with my hand axe.
Okay, what's the range on a hand axe?
It's 20 to 60. It's
Yeah.
20 to yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think I get a disadvantage over 20 foot. If I
believe so.
Was reading that right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. Yeah,
that'll
yeah,
miss.
12 is gonna miss. So you, chitang tang.
Like, worth a shot.
All right, Valinar.
Valinar's going to. Oops. Wrong tool. Gonna move up to about there, kind of in the middle of everyone.
Uh huh.
And then he's going to take a page from Denox's book and just cast Scorching Ray.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Both of those were like rocking on natural 20s. But a 21 will hit.
Alright, so first damage is 9.
Okay.
Ray number 2.
22 will hit.
Very nice, very nice.
And damage. Oh, there it goes. 6.
Okay.
And last Scorching Ray.
17.
17.
17 will also hit. 8 fire damage. Ooh.
Nice.
He just got smoked.
He
Light him up.
is not happy.
No, probably not.
Okay. With that, he is going to is going to up to you, Cardin.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Okay.
Let it begin.
And he is going to make his multi-attack on you.
Mm-hmm.
15 to hit,
Oh, that matches.
so that hits.
Yeah, that
You
hits.
get one more AC point.
I know.
Almost every attack on you has been like either been a crit
or 15.
All right, so you take 5 points of piercing damage as it bites into you, reduced to 3. Or no, sorry, no.
Wow.
Yeah, 3. His first claw attack is 25 to hit. You took 3 the first one.
Okay, yeah. And then
25
will
to hit. Oh wait, that's the. Oh no, that's the right. That's right. Hold on. That's 10 points of slashing damage reduced to 5. And the third hit is a 21.
That'll hit.
Oh, that almost went off. And the last one is another 10 reduced to 5. And then you watch as it does this, it kind of leans back, and you watch as its stomach begins to enlarge. And it just and it spits vile on you. I need you to make a Constitution
Ew.
saving throw for me.
Do I pass it?
Yeah, a 23 will pass. So hold on a second. Okay. You take, as this hits you, you take. Let's see, that's. Originally would have been 14 points of poison damage, reduced to reduced in half because you saved, and then because you're raging, reduced in half again. So you take
Really?
half of 7 to. Yeah, that's how barbarians work, especially whenever you're totem bear.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was a resistance on poison.
Yeah, it's
I
resistance
have
to all.
resistance to everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure
Thanks
that's.
to both barbarian and race.
So half of 7 is 4. So you take 4 points of
Oh,
poison
okay.
damage and are not poisoned.
I did not know that. That's cool.
Also, Cardin,
Yes.
you notice start of its turn, some of the wounds do begin to knit closed, even though it was hit with fire. and I would like everybody to make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Natural
Oh.
one from Cardin.
8!
21.
Okay, so Valinar is the only one that hears that.
Here's what?
Hear that?
You hear Palig in the stands as as all of this is happening on Cardin's turn. You hear him say, "Oh shit."
Oh no!
It is not my turn.
Fuck.
You, I will also say, at this initiative, Porter, you watch as Palig like basically raises his hands, and you watch as basically 3 guards on every like 3 individuals on every side of this arena stand up and have a bow drawn and holding.
Oh no!
And you you also watch Valinar as Palig leaves the arena.
What do you mean, oh shit?
But that brings us back to the top of the round. Dina.
That's not a good sign.
Let's see. That should be. Yeah, that's good. Gonna sit over here and I'm actually gonna call out real quick to Cardin. If this works, don't hit him! You'll know if it works!
Okay.
Tasha's hideous laughter. What's the save?
Wisdom. Gotta beat 15.
I rolled a natural 19, so
Damn it.
that's an 18. I'm so sorry.
Oh well, didn't work then.
Huh. Anything for your bonus?
Guess
I wish I had a bonus spell.
Okay. Katya.
That is me. Alright. I'm going to invoke my Wild Magic Surge. Oh no, sorry, Tide of Chaos. Let me get that right. I'm reading the wrong thing here. I'm going to use my Tide of Chaos so that I can have an advantage on attack. And then I'm going to cast Witch Bolt as a 2nd level spell.
What's the range on Witch Bolt?
Ooh, 30 feet. Hang on. Okay, let me get within range first. I'm going to move. That's 30 feet. Okay. Thank you for reminding me of that.
Yep. Because Witch Bolt is actually a fairly short range.
Yeah, but it's nasty if you
yes.
hit.
Yes, it is.
And it's a good thing I rolled with advantage because I think that 23 will hit more
It
than
will.
the 10 will.
It will.
Alright. Okay. I'm going to cast that at a 2nd level. Bloop, bloop. Of course.
10 damage. Still not bad.
10 whole damage. And also, here's my d20 for casting the spell.
Yes!
Oh no! That's a 1.
Yes! And I am giving you your Tides of Chaos back, so I need you to roll a percentile for me twice.
Oh no, okay. Well, a d100. Here's the first one.
Okay, give me one.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to get the table open.
Are we using your table or what?
No, well, because you're not doing the fun one. Yet. Okay, so the first one is a 2.
Roll on this table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring this result on subsequent rolls.
Oh shit! Excellent.
Oh.
All right.
At the start of each of my turns.
Yep.
For the rest of combat.
Yep. I also need
That's
you
the
to
first
roll.
one.
I also need you to roll another 1d 100. 44.
For the next minute, you can teleport up to 20 feet as a bonus action on each of your turns.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
So that one's a good one.
Cool.
Um,
So
I'll have to
basically,
roll, I'll have
just
to roll that
counteract
100 again.
huh?
I'll have to roll that 100 again at the start of next turn.
Yep.
Basically, you just counteracted the perilous.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
All right. Cardin.
Interesting.
Oh wait, you
I'm
have a
gonna
bonus
hit it with the
action,
big
I guess.
hammer.
Katya, if you want to do anything with your bonus action. Looks like you moved
No, I'm
back.
good. Yes.
Oh no, you
wait,
didn't.
does this-
No, you didn't. You're still 30 feet
Oh,
away.
as a bonus action, I'm going to move back 20 feet
Uh,
by a teleport.
I will tell you right now. You may want to read witch bolt for doing that,
What do you mean?
because if you get out of range of witch bolt, the spell ends.
Ooh, that's right. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay right there then. I got illusory doubles. We'll be fine.
Yep. Okay.
Gotcha.
Did you put? Can you do me a favor while I move on to the next person if you haven't already? Oh, you did already. Okay, never mind. Cardin, go ahead and take your turn.
Garden.
Cardin,
Fine.
Uh-oh.
blind.
I'm messaging him.
You
Okay.
mean death?
I'm just gonna.
Okay, sorry. That,
Okay.
my-
Yeah,
I'm
take
gonna
your turn.
I'm gonna try and hit the thing in the stomach with the hammer.
Go for it. Did you roll?
Fine.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
Oh,
No!
there-
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Jesus.
Whoa! He's
Jesus.
going to town with that maul.
Okay.
Jeez.
Can you hear me, Cardin?
Messaging him to leave
Oh,
call
no.
and come back.
Yeah, have him leave and come back.
That's no bueno.
But a soft 20 will hit, which was the first one he rolled.
He keeps swinging and swinging and swinging.
I just.
Yeah. Go ahead and just click maul damage there, blind, because you hit. You only get to hit once, unfortunately, but you hit.
There he
He
goes.
died. He died. And he's back.
Can you hear us now? Okay, I'm rolling
Why?
damage. I'm gonna roll damage for him and then move on to the next person.
Okay.
Oh, that didn't work. I gotta roll up this string. 6 bludgeoning.
Ooh!
That's really bad. That's 2 1s.
Oh, there he goes.
Oh, there's his.
Alright, I'll take the 11. I'll give him another 5. Okay. He can only do the 1 attack. I'm assuming that's where he wants to stay.
Am I back yet?
You're
Yeah, you
here! You exist!
Okay. And
Oh.
we can hear you. I just couldn't.
Right.
Like, it was a point or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Bludgeoning damage. You know what? Nope. You take. Oh wow. You take as you slam your maul into it, Cardin. You take 1 point of poison damage as it's kind of like one of the pustule things kind of pops on its side.
Oh,
Ew.
dang.
So I take 1 point.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And then my bonus action, I'm actually going to use that health pot that,
Are you that low already?
I'm at 16.
Fair enough.
That's low.
So, like,
That's almost
that's-
my max.
slightly under half for me.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and roll that. Valinar, it is your turn.
All right, we're gonna do this. We'll go and chat.
Uh-oh. Here it comes.
No, that wasn't it.
What was that?
You
I'm
heal.
trying to cast Bane. Just
Okay, Carden, you heal for 8.
Yes.
There's a saving throw on Bane. What is it?
15 charisma, I believe. Yep.
Nope, that's a 7.
Yeah.
Alright, so it has a minus a d4 to all attack throws and saving throws.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm now concentrating.
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's why it wasn't going. Because there was a level thing.
Yeah, pretty much any spell that you can cast at a higher level, it'll almost always ask you.
I actually forgot I could cast Bane at a higher level.
Yeah, because you can target multiple creatures at higher levels. So,
Yeah.
are you wanting to target anybody else? Because you can target up to 3 creatures.
No?
Alright. Okay. That brings it to brings us to its turn. It a little bit of health back. And it is going
to
to
kill it faster.
let's see if it gets its breath back. It does not. Or spray, not breath. It is going to make 3 attacks on you again, Carden.
That's why I took the health pot.
I just a D4 on each attack.
Yeah. So that's the first one. Huh?
Yeah, first one.
The first one is a 18 to hit.
Yes.
That's minus a d4.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I rolled pretty good on the d20. And then I rolled
Get
pretty
your
good on
other
the
dice
d4.
back.
I am using the other dice again.
Oh.
The claw. This claw is going to hit you for 10 points of slashing damage, reduced to 5. The second claw, I'm not even. The second claw is going to miss. You know what? For the giggles, I'm going to see how low it gets. That's an 8 to hit.
Yeah, no, that misses.
And the bite attack. Oh, good lord. Oh, okay. Oh, it still doesn't matter. That's a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
That is 6 points of piercing damage reduced to 3. So.
Copy. I'm back down to 16 again.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That ends its turn. That brings us back to Dinak.
Are the archers doing anything?
As far as you can tell at the moment, no.
They don't need to yet.
They are standing with the arrows knocked, held basically at like they are pulled taut, ready to fire, but they haven't fired yet. You are not sure why.
Let's go with the triple scorching ray again.
Okay.
I like
Also,
You're not the one that nat 1'd on the perception check, were you?
No. Not nat 1.
no, I was.
Okay, that was Carden. Okay, yeah, Carden, you don't even know they're archers at the moment.
So I missed the first one.
Yeah, a 12 will miss. $19 will hit.
Both dice were 19.
Yep.
Look at that.
3 fire. Oh my god, that's awful. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
And another 19 will also hit. That's a little better. 6 fire damage.
Yeah. Still not the greatest. Well.
Okay. That brings us to... I'm assuming you don't want to move anywhere.
I mean, he hasn't come near me, so fine for now.
Okay. That brings us to Katya.
Alright, here's my D100.
25. I'll read it.
An
An eye
appears
appear on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Fantastic.
Does nothing.
Oh, all of a sudden I can see more clearly. Alright, and then I continue my Witch Bolt. Check here.
Yep, just remember that it uses your action to deal the damage.
Yeah. And it only... when I cast it as a second level spell, only the initial damage is affected, so every cast after that is a level 1. But still, that is a...
Wait, hold on.
7. I read it right. I promise you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So that's a 7. That's a 7 lightning damage.
Okay. Watch as the electrical energy pulses through the troll.
And I will teleport.
Make sure you're staying within 30 feet.
Yeah. Oops.
Although you can only teleport up to 20 feet, so...
Yeah. So I'm gonna move myself, and my duplicate's right about there.
Okay. You're still good? Alrighty.
Garden.
Garden.
Hit.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Oop with the hammer.
A
Oh,
13 will miss.
Why do I have such bad luck?
Because you can't see.
Yeah. Actually, on an idea, can I, pull out, like, a piece of beef jerky or something
did not
from
mean to
my
put that.
rations?
Sorry.
Can I, like, as a bonus action, can I pull out a piece of my, like, beef jerky or something from my rations and, like, throw it past the troll?
Sure. I'll allow that. Make a strength check.
Where's that when I
Okay.
needed it?
That's a save. I just want to check.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh.
Ooh.
I say it'll land like there.
Maybe that little spot.
Okay, now to wait to see what the troll does.
Okay. Alright. Valinar.
Valinar is gonna use Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Oh,
Nope.
miss.
Wop wop.
Well, that's
How are we missing such a big target? It's standing still.
True.
I don't know.
and that'll be it.
Okay.
Damn.
Brings us to the troll. Who gains a little bit of HP back.
Not like we did any damage.
I
A little bit.
think you guys did 9 points of damage that round. Nope, 16 because Witch Bolt.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay. That back. Excellent. That's it. Yeah, that's also it. Okay, so first off, it's gonna make its 3 attacks on you, Cardin.
Again?
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna miss. I'm almost sure that's gonna miss. That's 4 plus 11.
Yeah, that misses.
That one's gonna hit. That's a 22 to hit.
Oof. What? He has like a +5 or 6 to strength, right?
Lols, I rolled minimum damage. So you take 6 points of slashing damage reduced to 3. And then the other one is at 2. That's not gonna hit.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I'm not
no,
even gonna
that's
bother.
not even gonna hit.
Not even gonna bother. And then it is going to. What's it gonna do? Katya, I need you to make roll a d20 for me. For your duplicate.
Oh no,
Oh, that's direct hit.
that's not good.
Is that a direct hit?
Mm-hmm.
I believe so. Yeah, I needed a 6.
Okay, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Oof.
I'm gonna use Tide to Chaos so I get my advantage on that.
Okay.
19.
That saves. Good
Okay.
thing. Too.
Da-da-da! How much am I
Um,
dying though?
so you would have taken, and I rolled really good for this one, so I'm glad you saved. You would have taken 24 points of poison damage, but instead you take 12.
Okay.
As this thing builds up some bile in its stomach and just spits it at you.
Ah! Oh, it burns.
And you are not poisoned, but is mirror
I need to
image
roll on my
concentration?
Yeah. Well, no.
No, mirror image
is not. But,
Mirror
but
image
Witch
is
Bolt
not.
Is.
Oh, but Witch Bolt is okay.
Yes.
So you took 12. So you need to roll above a 10, I think. So go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Straight throw.
13. Witch Bolt is still up.
Okay.
And then for its
Gotcha.
movement, it is going to walk back to the ration.
Attack
and
it!
You
I
do,
swing at it.
14
really?
will miss. I'm so sorry.
Really?
It is gonna pick it up and like basically sniff it and attempt to eat it. So you're down 1 ration. Make sure you mark that
Yeah,
off.
I already did. I
And
figured it was worth a shot to get in the extra attack.
it wasn't. It wasn't like it like picked it up, threw it down its gullet, didn't even really phase it that much, and it walks back. That ends its turn. Dinoc.
Well, I have like 50 some odd rations. So.
You just watch Katya get splattered with some gross spit up.
Yep.
It was gross.
Let me do some. Yeah.
Ugh. My robes are all soaked and gross now.
17 will hit.
Eating a nice knife.
It takes all of that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ow.
Because 1 is the knife itself hitting him, the
Right.
7 is the cold explosion.
Okay. Good damage.
Oh, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
So I rolled a 3,
Uh-huh.
and then I had to minus 3. And then his dexterity is +1, so I rolled a modified 1.
So does that double the damage, or does that do something?
No, it's not a natural 1, so no.
Okay. I figured I'd try for it.
I know. Just remember though, if I do it for beasts, I'm gonna do it for you guys as well.
Aww.
Yeah. But either way, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's 12 points of damage.
Cold.
Yep, cold
7 of it.
damage. All right. Turn.
Yep.
Katya.
Ah, my turn?
Yeah.
My turn. Okay. Where's my D1? Let's see what we get this time.
75. You glow bright. You grow with bright light in a 30-foot radius for the next minute. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of you is blinded until the end of its next turn.
Wow. Interesting. What's funny is I just read that one. Okay. So nobody wants to be near me. As I visibly just start glowing for no apparent reason, shedding lights all around me like that.
In that area.
Along with your third eye.
Yes.
Yes. I look like some kind of deity over here.
Oh, also, go ahead and roll it again. I'm going to give you your Tides of Chaos back.
Oh. Here we go.
77.
7.
You cast Polymorph on yourself. If you fail the saving throw, you are turned into a sheep for the spell's duration. Oh no!
No.
I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw then.
Hang on, I'm looking at the polymorph spell here.
It's a Wisdom saving throw. I know how it works.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
And it's against your spell save DC. I'm pretty sure a 20 saves. What's your spell save? I mean, 20, I'm sure it's high enough. So yeah, you do not turn into a sheep. You resist it. Ooh, that could have been bad.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah, because polymorph lasts for an hour.
Unless we go kick him.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I cast polymorph and fail. I mean,
Well,
and
it just
pass.
happens.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Now you take your
Now.
turn.
Okay, I maintain my concentration on my witch bolts. I'm just rolling it so I can have it here before. Okay, that's another 7 points of damage, and as a bonus action, I'm going to drink my potion on me.
Okay.
So that's 2d4 plus 4.
We're all starting to run out of potions.
Wow.
Hey!
Yeah! Max at the max.
Look at that.
Wow. That's crazy. Garden, it's your turn.
And now I have my vial back.
I hit it.
Maybe. Don't forget, you do have Reckless if you're struggling to hit it. And as Cardin.
Yeah. We've already established that if he struggles to hit something, he's going to, like, massive swing at it. So yeah, he's going to reckless attack.
Yeah, because it's been a little while since you've hit it.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh man.
Unfortunately, a 12 still does not hit.
The other number was a nat 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Good thing
other
I
number
reckless.
was a natural 1.
Break your
Good.
hammer. Oh damn it!
Bonus action, throw a ration.
Sure.
Oh lord.
21, okay.
I'm gonna see if I saw that. Nope.
That time it makes it back there. So it comes,
Like
Way back
soaring past his face.
yeah.
Oof. You know what? I forgot this earlier. When he went back to for the last ration, he technically moved out of range of my spell.
Yeah, but he moved back into it fairly quickly.
Okay.
I think it's. Oh no! It's if it's ever outside of the spell's range.
Yeah.
So Witch Bolt. I'll say now it drops. I'm not gonna retcon all of that damage and stuff. You just no longer have Witch Bolt up.
Gotcha. Means
Okay.
I can cast other spells. Sweet.
That ends your turn. The
Yep.
perception check was to see if you threw the ration.
Yeah, that's what Denox was.
Right? Okay. Yeah, you see him throw the ration. It's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Like,
Um,
I'm trying to make it obvious.
Yeah. Okay, that brings us to that's Carden's turn. Valinar.
Okay. We're gonna use my channel divinity.
Okay.
Into the dawn.
What's that do?
So that is. I'll just throw that there real quick. It's a DC 15 dexterity, I think, or Constitution.
Constitution.
Okay. Oh no. Okay.
I almost wrote. Oh, whoops.
What's the DC?
15.
Oh. I rolled a 15.
Minus the D4.
Yeah.
You get that.
I rolled an 11 minus 1, but he has a +5 con. So 10 plus 5 is 15.
He still takes half the damage.
Yeah, so he takes
7.
7 lightning. Or radiant, sorry.
Yep.
Still.
Looking a little rough.
And bonus action, get a healing word, Carden.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was wondering when you're gonna start healing him.
Woo!
Hey,
Good heal. 9 healing.
Max heal.
Nice.
and that
Thank
should be
you.
good.
Okay. Alright. That brings us to its turn. And it is going to... Oh, first I gotta roll to see if it gets that back. Holy shit, it did.
Oh no. Oh
So,
no.
3 attacks on Carden.
Oh no.
Minus a d4. Heh. 12?
Miss.
Oh no. 22.
That hits.
Okay. Okay. That is 6 reduced to 3 points of piercing damage as it bites into you. And the third and final attack again on you is 14.
Miss.
9 minus 2. All right. And then for its bonus action, quote unquote bonus, huh? Okay. Oh no, right there.
I want to be able to see the thing. Oh, hi!
And
Oh no!
Great.
and I need oh wait, hold on a second. I do need to read something here for your light thing. What was that number?
It didn't
It has
go
to be
out
within
melee
5
range.
feet.
I know.
Oh, with 5 feet. Okay. Yeah, it hasn't left melee. But I need D-Knock to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh. gonna cut it, man.
That is a failure.
No.
You take 14 points of poison damage and are poisoned for the next minute.
Yeah, okay. I thought it would be a whole lot worse.
I rolled really low.
Thank
Lucky
God you did. You said 14?
Yep, 14 poison, and are are considered poisoned. Also, I forgot to roll for that. Oh wait, no, I did roll for that. I rolled pretty low. Okay.
All right. For me, what does poison do?
Poisoned is a condition. Let me double check for you. I will get you the exact thing here.
Poisoned. A poisoned creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
No
My job as the DM is to inform you guys as these. I mean, but if you want to take over as DMing there, Rona. Yeah, a poison creature has disadvantage on attack. Yeah, disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Not on saving throws. But
so I'm staggering. I'm about ready to keel over.
Yep, and it moved 10 feet. Then
Ooh,
Hey,
2 attacks of opportunity.
What?
yeah, that's all the further it can move. All right, Valinar and Cardin both get a attack of opportunity as it leaves its range.
Why can't I freaking hit this thing?
Okay, Valinar, a 15 will hit.
Hey.
Give me 1 second here. No, it's only during your turn, so, yep, sorry. Yeah, you miss, Cardin. But the mace does hit. So go ahead and roll damage for
right
that.
in the face.
Probably not much damage. 6 damage.
Sweet.
That's
Okay.
minimum damage.
No, it's not. It's a 3.
No.
A 3 on the
It says
die.
Okay.
I have a +5 to hit, not to.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I thought that was a +5 to your.
All right.
No. My modifier is +3.
Okay.
That's its turn. That brings us to Dinok.
Okay, so eating a magic missile,
Magic missile. All right. -7.
and then I'm going to take my heal pot.
Okay.
2d4.
Yep. 2d4 plus 4.
7.
So 7 healing.
I'm looking decidedly better.
Okay. You're looking halfway better. That brain bonus action. Are you gonna move at all?
Nah.
Okay. That
Well, is it just me the poison hit, or is there poison on the ground?
I mean, it hit you directly, so that's why.
just what's
Yeah,
hitting
just
off.
you. You can move without taking extra damage if that's what you're asking about.
I'll just move over a little bit.
Okay.
Step out of the puddle.
All right. Katya.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Roll your D100.
Here we go. D100. Boop.
7.
Man!
You cast Fireball on yourself at 3rd level.
No!
literally
It's already
the
a third level
worst
spell.
possible thing.
Okay,
Well,
let's see here. What do I do?
That'll hit everyone.
Nope, it's it's a 40 foot, so 20 feet around. So it
20
literally
foot
only
radius.
hits himself and Valinar.
Oh,
thank
Make a dexterity saving throw.
what's in
Okay.
your dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Using my Tide to Chaos.
great. Great.
18.
An 18 saves
The-
against your save DC.
14. Yeah. Okay, target takes 8d6 fire damage on fail.
Okay, I will roll that.
Or half as much on success. Oh god. I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Alright.
I remember all of you
so-
therapy.
So, Valinar, you fail.
Yep.
Katya, you save.
Pass.
So you guys take... Valinar, you take 21 points of fire damage.
That's not too bad.
I just
I'm at
exploded!
3 HP.
Katya, you take 11.
I can live through this. No. Why?
Valinar, are you still up?
I'm barely still up. I have 3
Why?
HP left.
Oh! I didn't know if you were over 20 HP or not.
Yeah, I have 24 max.
Good lord. Alright. Also, Katya, because you used Tides of Chaos, go ahead and roll another 1d100 for me.
Oh god, here we go.
I still have
45.
to cast a spell.
You cast Levitate on yourself.
Fantastic. Maybe I won't hit myself with the next fireball.
Oh, man. Well, that went tips up in a hurry.
Okay.
Oh!
It lasts for 10 minutes. Okay, target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
You know what?
Right.
Hold on, I have a question.
What?
How does an AoE spell like that, how does that affect mirror image?
I don't know. I mean, they're supposed to follow me, I think. Let's see here.
Well, they have hit points. A duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. The spell ends when all 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Oh.
Alright.
So they weren't actually hit by that spell.
No. So they're fine. You, however, took 11 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I cast Levitate on myself. So now I'm 20 feet in the air, and unless I can push on something, I'm kind of stuck there.
Yep.
For 10 minutes.
Yep.
The
Fantastic.
troll can't reach you.
True.
Unless it's with, like, his poison thingy.
Let me see here. Is there an emblem I can put for this? Is there like a wing? Ooh, that'd be funny. Yeah. Oop. I'm levitating. Alright. I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb.
Okay. What kind of damage?
And I'm Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh.
An 8 will miss.
Yep.
We just aren't rolling good tonight, guys.
I mean, it's
Nope.
still looking kind of rough. Okay.
I
Alright. At least I don't have to do that again. Damn. Oof.
Alrighty. End your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Cardin.
So, wait. So I've got a third eye. I'm glowing with light, and now I'm flying.
Yep.
After an explosion of fire centered on you.
Yeah.
You kind of like, you're just like, oh god, what's happening? Kaboom! Anime style orb of fire just burning there. After it's all said and done, we go over to Pokemon where you and Valinar are both just kind of like,
And I'm floating in the air. I'm like, any human would be like, is this guy like some kind of angel or what?
everybody's kind of like,
Final Fantasy VI God.
It's on an elaborate intimidation check.
All right, Cardin, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Jesus. Is this minute over yet?
Nope.
God damn it.
You guys are
Like,
only 4
I
rounds of
want
combat
to-
in.
Like, I want to get into range with him to hit him, but at the same time, I'm like, stay with the group mentality at the moment because this thing looks. Because I have not been having good luck.
This will be the time you hit him.
Yeah. You know what? I want to try and hit him.
Okay. All right, go for it. You can reckless again if you so desire.
Yes.
Okay. Natural 20.
Thank
Nice.
Roll them bones.
That's pretty low.
Better than anybody else has been doing.
That's 16. 16, 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Oof.
Yeah.
You take 1 point of poison damage as you smack it. And this thing is looking rough.
Like, on death's door rough, or...
Potentially.
I
I mean, it looks like it's barely hanging in there, but...
have 3 HP, and I'm thinking about doing something stupid.
anything else you would like to do with your turn, Cardin?
I am going to, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because
Okay.
actually, at the end of my turn, can I just, like, swing my shield around onto my arm?
I'll say that can be your bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that as my bonus action.
Just bear in mind, you cannot...
My damage will be less.
You can't wield a maul one-handed.
Yeah.
So
I know.
you will have to take your shield off for your bonus action. Your next turn,
Yeah.
okay?
But I'm like the extra 2 AC.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's not like I have anything else to do with my bonus action.
Fair enough.
So, besides
Alrighty.
throw rations.
Alright, that brings us to Valinar.
Just keep eating all the rations in the world.
Oh.
You know what? Valinar is kind of sick of this troll, so he's gonna say screw it,
Uh-huh.
and we're just gonna use my last 2nd level spell.
Scorching Ray.
Scorching, right?
Scorching Ray.
Scorching Ray,
16 will just hit. Okay.
Alright, Ray number 2.
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, just go ahead and roll them out. Go ahead and roll them out.
Okay.
9 will miss. 20 will hit.
That's the last one, so...
So you watch as this thing takes these rays of fire, and it boom, 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 and the troll falls onto the ground. However, at the start of its turn,
Get back up. isn't it?
it's kind of and it stands back up in front of Cardin.
Well, that's great.
Uh-huh.
Washi.
I will say, if anybody wants to make I'll say a straight intelligence check to do so, to kind of, I will allow it, because,
God.
Modified 20.
because,
How? How do you get a higher score than me?
13.
and the reason, okay,
I don't know.
okay, so,
Modified 13.
Dinok and Katya, you guys kind of pick up on this as you guys are the smarter ones. No offense, guys. But you guys realize all of this time, there was one time that it did not regenerate its health.
Oh, shoot.
And it was when it was hit by Dinok's ice knife.
Nice.
Oh no.
Well,
I know what to kill it with now.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I have an
unfortunately,
ice spell.
Does chromatic orb go to ice?
It does.
On its turn.
by the way, I also used my movement to get the hell out of there.
Okay. Okay. Does not get that back. But Cardin, you're standing right there, so it's gonna unload on you.
Yeah, that's why I shielded.
Yeah, as you have distracted it from its snack.
Oh shoot! I just realized something.
What?
Hang on. Oh hey. I was concentrating on pain.
Oh, right, and you took 21 points of damage. Half of 21 is... Okay, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna attack you, Cardin.
Cardin, go down.
That's a 22 to hit. Okay, you take 8 points of piercing reduced to 4. Second attack. Oh wait, you recklessed.
Uh-oh.
Okay, and then I gotta roll that other one just to. Okay, it wasn't a natural 20. So that's a 18 to hit.
By 1, so yeah, it hits.
Okay. 9 points of slashing damage reduced to 5. And then the third one. Oh, God.
Turn away dice.
Alright, thank God for advantage. And that's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cardin, how you looking?
Another 9, so another 5 points of slashing damage.
Oof.
Oh.
I'm looking pretty rough.
On a scale of 1 to what, 32? How are you?
4.
Oh,
I'm looking at it. I'm looking at about a 4.
oh, well.
Alrighty.
I have literally 1 spell left.
That brings us to the knock. You are currently poisoned
Yeah, so...
and about 60 feet
disadvantage?
away. Yep. Oh. 12.
Neither would have worked.
Wait, isn't Ice Knife a spell?
Yeah.
It is.
Why is that only a +2?
Is it
Uh-oh.
counting for my dex for...
Hold on,
He's counting
let
your
me
proficiency.
let me look up Ice Knife real quick. I mean, before it didn't matter because
I fling it. Ranged a spell attack.
yeah, make a ranged spell attack, so you use your spell attack bonus. So
Huh.
what do you have for a spell attack bonus? +7?
Yeah.
Mine's +7.
So that should be at disadvantage. That should be a 17, which will hit.
Okay, so...
I'll
it's
fix that
just
in your
strong.
I'll fix that in your character sheet.
Okay.
So that will hit. Okay.
Yeah, that should hit.
Nice.
Oof, that cold damage though.
I mean, the cold is max, so yeah.
Oh my god. Hey. How do you want to do this?
Yes!
Whee!
I want the knife
God.
to pierce. Okay, is it facing Cardin?
Yeah.
I want the knife to pierce the back of its, or the back left, like right behind the ear of the skull. And that's where the ice explosion occurs.
Ooh.
Like right behind
Nice.
the ear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Cardin, you watch as this essentially blade of ice stabs right behind this creature's ear, and as it like recognizes that it took damage, the entire face just freezes over as the knife itself just kind of progresses around the face, and as the knife itself kind of begins to crack, so does the rest of the head, and it eventually just the head being destroyed, with the body falling limp and prone in front of you. You guys stand at attention for a moment or two, and eventually the body does not move. And you guys watch, everybody except for Cardin watches as the archers in the stands relax their bows, sit back down.
So, by the way, Katya is still floating, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I misread. Hang on. I
Pull you down.
misread. I got it. I misread levitate. I was reading the effects of if I cast it on another creature, but it says here, if you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move.
Oh,
So,
okay.
It means I have control over it. Thank God. Besides that, I can teleport.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm getting down.
I will say, for the sake of this, easy enough. A minute passes. Dinok, you are no longer poisoned. Katya, you are no longer flying or any adverse effects of your...
No more weird eye, no more floating, no more glowing.
Yep.
Damn, that was some weird shit.
So coming up to Katya, Enoch's like, so what the fuck was all that?
I wish I had an answer for you, but I don't know. All I know is I need to get some control over this magic because I'm gonna end up being the death of you all.
Yeah.
Sorry, Valinar. I don't know where that ball of fire came from, but I don't want that to happen again. I want my fireballs to go and hit the enemy, not me and my allies. It's like I went to cast a spell and it just fell out of my hand. That's never happened before.
Anyway, anyone see Talig?
Well, he ran off to do something. After one of the attacks, I heard him go, "Oh shit!" and then the archers all stood up, and then he ran off.
Where do you think he went?
No idea. I'm almost expecting him just to walk through the gate or something, and
Well,
like
that's disappointing. We killed the troll and nobody actually died this time. And he wasn't here to see it.
As you guys are kind of having this conversation, like, the crowd has kind of been quiet for a moment, and then, like, you guys are all kind of like, oh man, what the fuck? And then all of a sudden the crowd, yo! Applause everywhere. A few minutes pass as you guys are kind of licking your wounds and kind of collecting yourselves, and eventually Palig does show up. He kind of jumps down into the pit from the stands, entering the pit, and he kind of goes, enters and kind of goes, I'm glad to see all of you doing okay.
As am I.
Okay.
so.
I hold up a thumb.
Where'd you run off to?
So I went to go and make sure that other trolls weren't on their way. You see, he kind of points over to the troll that you guys killed. That is what trolls would refer to, in a sense, as their breeder.
Okay.
Oh
They're
shit.
what? They're what?
Breeder.
Oh. Oh no.
Well.
Yeah,
So
so
that's an important member of troll society.
So
That's an understatement.
the way troll society, if you can even call it that, operates is there is your king and your queen that rule the trolls in a sense. Again, this is very rare for this to happen, but because you're on a floating island, a society has been created among them. Breeders are essentially some of the women that are born to trolls. Women trolls being born are extremely rare in terms of troll populations. Trolls tend to have, but each troll will tend to have anywhere from 3 to 5 kids in their lifetime. And sometimes it'll be 2 generations before a family will reproduce a female. And so you're looking at about, with this current camp size of trolls, you're looking at about 4 women for the entire tribe of about, I think last time our scouts reported their numbers were somewhere in the 30s.
That's a lot of trolls.
Yes, it is, and most of them, most male trolls, which is what most of them are consistent of, are what you faced last time. This one, however, and he kind of like looks over at it and goes, was definitely one of the breeders.
Do we get extra points because we felled a bigger troll?
I will give you that. Yes, they are.
Yes.
They have a much higher regeneration capacity. They also can be fairly intelligent at times, as well as they have a vile spit that they're able to use and produce when they're not essentially pregnant.
Well, at least we know it wasn't pregnant.
Then could you also explain why it happened to be healing even though we hit it with fire?
That's one of the more distinguishing traits of a female troll, essentially. They because of their regenerative properties are a little more adept to fire. However, ice, something that'll chill their veins, and things like that, will that stops them from healing, in a sense. It's a very rare thing, which is why women are so rare among their society. You guys fell one, and he kind of like grabs like a couple of you on the shoulders, probably the taller of you guys, and he kind of just goes, "Congratulations!" He like gives this big smile.
Does he smack us?
It's like dropping his hand on your guys' shoulders, and again, the taller ones, which I believe is Katya and Dinok.
Yeah.
So I've been cinched. Oh no!
I thought
I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna do it too. Why not? Come on, roll. Oh,
so they did a strength saving throw. Dinok rolled a 3, and Katya rolled an 11.
Wow.
I feel like that's
and
not
take
big
1
enough.
point of damage.
That wasn't a strength save. That was a straight strength. Oh, whatever. It's the same number.
Right. But he kind of like laughs and kind of gestures for you guys to begin leaving the place, and he goes, "Tonight, food and drink is on the town." And the town and like all the people around are just like, "Yeah!" screaming again. It's been a while since they've seen somebody kill a breeder. Congrats, by the way.
We're not eating that troll.
Oh, absolutely not.
Thank God. Thank the gods.
Why would we eat troll? That just seems like a terrible idea.
Well, you never know. I mean, they hunt for stuff, and they typically eat what they hunted. And you see, they hunted a troll, brought it here, we killed the troll. So logic dictates that would have been the next step, would be eating the troll.
They
We don't
brought
know
the
what they did
troll.
with the last
Why would
troll.
we eat a troll that tried to poison us every time we hit it?
Well, maybe if you cook it long enough, it'll just make all the poison evaporate. But still, bleh.
So, congratulations, guys. You guys have proved your merit.
Yay.
Also, Denoc, that ice knife there at the
Yeah.
end, fucking clutch.
Was that exact damage?
Yes, because it regens 20 HP at the start of each of its turn.
Damn!
Crap.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, breeders are nasty, and for those of you who are out there wondering what the fuck a breeder is, it's my own damn creation, so...
Oh.
You know.
You got that. You got the idea to modify a troll from me, didn't you?
No, I actually knew that I wanted to modify something, or modify monsters and stuff like that. And what I did is I basically rolled high or low to see whether or not Palig could find another troll and capture it. And I rolled, and he did. And so looking at it, and I went, in an organized fight where they're smart about it, they will demolish a troll. They'll just straight up demolish it. And so I knew I wanted to modify it a little bit. So this is a troll that's actually probably around a CR. I would probably put this one as probably a CR, probably a CR 6, not quite a 5, because it's still got it's still got its regular damages and stuff like that, but it has higher regenerative properties, and it has essentially a poison spit, which the poison spit.
I thought that was odd. I was like, I didn't think any trolls could spit poison, so that can't be normal.
Yeah.
Is that why Palig's going, oh shit?
Yeah. Yeah, because they didn't know that they had captured a breeder. Because they didn't fucking check. So that was the reason why he ran off. Because taking a breeder in a troll society could actually endanger the entire town.
That sounds like a rookie move for the Master Huntsman. Just saying.
It happens. He didn't think to check. You gotta keep in mind, 4 out of 30. What are the odds?
About 1 in 6.
I mean, that's like saying I'm gonna... I'm just saying... No, you're right. You're right. I'm just saying, if you're gonna say, like, you know, that's basically me saying I'm gonna roll a d6 and I'm gonna roll a 6. So, you know, he didn't think, because males are just so much more common, especially on the edge of the troll society and stuff, where they would be available to capture. So that's why he never even thought about it, because the men are typically the warriors, and women very rarely leave the
Camp.
Yeah, the camp, in a sense.
Either way, we killed a troll, and nobody died this time. So that's good.
We killed a nasty troll too.
Yeah,
Like,
because that poison spray thing that it had, that was 4d8 poison damage. And poisoned if you failed the Constitution saving throw.
This is why I was originally thinking about taking the Unity.
But I mean, yeah. But I'm saying like that's a nasty ability, but it only recharges on a D6. So,
Ooh,
Gosh.
yeah.
that is a fun troll though.
Yeah, it was. It was fun to create too. So,
I imagine.
I can't claim it as my own original idea though because it's too similar to a regular troll. I get that. So, but I will say, for the time being, you guys go back to the city, enjoy a great night of eating and drinking.
Yes.
Great, good food, good drinks. Probably until
Describe it.
not at this hour. Probably until earlier in the morning. Where you guys tend to eventually pass out from either being too exhausted or too drunk.
Exhausted.
And you guys,
Both?
yeah, or both. And you guys eventually get your long rest for the evening. And you guys will pick this up next week.
Whatever happened to Otta?
He's still there.
He was in the
He was in the stands.
stand.
He was not
He was
fighting.
watching, like, these losers.
He was not fighting alongside you guys. He was.
I didn't expect him to
He
do
was
that.
probably more interested to see if we were worth our salt.
Yeah, actually,
we're worth more than just our salt.
that's
we're worth our
true.
sugar.
He was very intrigued. But yes, next week we will pick up in the morning with your guys' hangovers. And
Nope. Mainly card.
yeah,
Yeah, mostly Carden.
yeah, I know. And
we'll
with
pick up
that,
Harden.
with that as well, you guys will actually hit level 4.
Yeah!
Hey.
Next level.
So
Oh, I can do some math tonight.
I am going
I
to.
got the math to do.
Same.
I'm going to try to adjust your or did you already fix Ice Knife, Enoch?
Oh, that was you opening. Okay, no.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at it and seeing if I can fix it real quick. But oh, right there it is. That should be.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that
a
looks
lot
better. That looks better.
Now, why
And you
can't
got
I
a nat
run
20.
that?
Of course.
Damage. Oh no!
32 total points. Nice.
Oof. Anyway, that was just for fun.
Why
Hey,
could
I
that have
didn't.
been during
I
the
didn't.
fight?
I didn't crit on Cardin tonight.
True.
Right? Yeah, we need to
And
redo that
think,
fight.
and think, how much damage do you think I actually took total? Because I went down to 4 HP.
You did a great job tanking. Hold on. Let me see here, because you're 34. But you were 34. You went down to 16.
Mm-hmm. Went up to 22. Went back down to 16. Went back up to 20 something.
25,
So
I
I'm
think.
gonna say
25,
I'm gonna go out
and
on a
then down to
limb.
4.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and just
nice.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you probably tanked close to 100 points of damage that combat. Considering you half everything, I'm guessing you were probably really close to that.
I have over 20 points of HP.
I have 30. I mean, I still have to roll my HP.
I
Yeah.
now have
I have
exactly 30
26.
max HP.
26. Woohoo! I could survive one hit Again. For real this time.
I probably rolled my hit die. There we go.
Yeah, roll that big D12, buddy.
Whew.
Ooh, nice.
I'll take that.
Yeah. That puts you up to, what, 45?
Yeah, 45.
And
Maybe
you
you'll have
guys...
to be able to take some more hits.
Ooh.
And you guys are level 4 now.
I
Yeah.
can learn another
Woohoo.
cantrip and another spell. Sweet, let's do this.
Time to see what I
I'm
get.
gonna take a feat.
And I could take a feat, yeah. I think I'm going for spell sniper.
I'm guessing the cleric is going for warcaster.
Ironically enough, no.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you can increase. You can either take an SDI or you can take a feat. SDI is abilities, or ASI. Sorry, not SDI. ASI, ability score improvement. So, for example, Carden, you could increase your Constitution if you wanted to, which will increase your overall max HP and your armor class.
Mm-hmm.
You could do something like that. If you guys don't have a maxed ability or ability score or anything like that, those are your kind of options.
Actually, before I decide.
Huh?
I'm gonna
What
take.
a 16 to a 17 do?
No. You would have to do both points into that and put it to an 18.
Should I take spell sniper?
That's up to you.
I'm
pretty sure the biggest benefit is whenever you're on whenever you're using a ranged spell attack, you can use you have like double the range, and
You can also use touch spells at a distance, right? Or is that
No.
a sorcerer? Oh no, sorry, that's sorcerer. Never mind.
Yeah. So I'm reading it right here. When you cast a spell that requires an attack roll, the spell's range is doubled. When your ranged attack rolls ignore half to 3/4 cover, and you learn one additional cantrip that requires an attack roll. It's from and then you just primarily choose it from your table. At least you should anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Carden, the reason why I suggest the Constitution increase over taking Tough. Tough will give you overall more hit points, but not by a ton.
Yeah.
Because Tough would give you, you're level 4, Tough would give you an additional 8 hit points, but increasing your Constitution to 18 would give you an additional 4 HP, and you would improve your armor class by 1.
Okay. Yeah, that might help.
That is the reason why I recommend the maxing getting your Constitution up over
How
taking
much
the
did you
Tough.
say it would increase my HP by
4.
1?
I'm taking light.
Cantrip Light.
Oh yeah.
Hey!
So yeah,
Light's
you
so much fun.
Either that or dancing lights, which would probably be the better bet, actually.
Just so you know, I do already have light.
Yeah, but I'm blind as hell. If you're knocked out,
No, blind's blind.
But yeah,
I'm actually thinking about taking ritual caster.
Ritual Caster?
Yeah.
I actually thought about
Light.
that too. That was one of the 3 feats I was considering.
Okay.
I'm still deciding between that and Magic Initiate.
Yeah. Yeah, Magic Initiate is pretty cool for like spellcasters and non-spellcasters alike.
here we go.
Yeah, I went ahead and
As for
increased my
extra
con to 18.
spell,
Okay. Let me make sure
Yeah,
things
second
adjusted. Okay, it did. Go ahead and add 4 to your total HP as well, by the way.
Okay. That's what I needed to know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was like, that's the better overall. thing.
You all have the
to take
scorching
right now.
ray, and I like how that works.
Because I actually considered taking athlete, but
I don't remember what athlete does.
increase your strength or dex by 1.
Okay. The only thing that you really would, I mean, yeah, I get that, but
and then
that doesn't
when you're
do.
prone, standing up only uses 5 feet of movement.
Yeah,
Climbing doesn't have your speed.
I mean, yeah, but you got to remember, I believe for barbarian, I think it's next level. Your movement speed increases by 10.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, guys, I think you guys are pretty much gotten most of that figured out. It's after 12:30, so I am gonna end stream.
Okay, I'm testing this out.
Just because. Don't forget, though, Katya, this is. Oh no, you don't. Not at this level. Never mind. I'm sorry. I was thinking you guys were a level higher. So, for a moment. Anyway.
I hit that twice.
All right,
3 rays.
guys. Those of you who tuned in, thanks for checking out the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Yeah. You guys can catch myself, Blind, and Romulus here on this channel, playing Borderlands Sunday, Monday, Wednesday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Some of that may change here in the near future, just for some reasons. Follow me on Twitter at Big Ripper for announcements. Oh, excuse me, about that. And if you missed any of the videos, they're all up live on the Big Ripper YouTube channel. So go check them out if you missed anything. Romulus, do you want to plug yourself?
Yeah, so you can find me over at twitch.tv/Romulus every Thursday and every other Saturday. This week you won't see me tomorrow, but you'll see me Thursday next week. While we play Dark Souls 3 Cinder's mod. We beat Pontiff Solvin, and we're stuck on Aldrich, because he's a bitch. Let's see how long it takes me to get past that.
Yeah. Oh, and a quick reminder for the Borderlands stuff. We are currently in Borderlands 2. We have finished the main story and the DLCs, and we are gonna do the Headhunters next before moving on to Borderlands the Presqueal, and then on to 3 after we finish the Presqueal. So stay tuned for all of that.
Pre-sequel.
It's
We call it the
Presqueal.
Presqueal.
Ah, I see.
Because it's Borderlands. It's the Presqueal.
Gotcha.
So, all right. And with that, guys, you guys have a good night. Take care of one another. Share this channel with a friend who you think might enjoy our stuff. That stuff shows support of the channel, and we really appreciate it. You guys have a great night, and we'll catch you in the next one. Yes, it does. Good night.